Family, what's good? It's your boy back with yet another video, and welcome to Suits and Scents. Thank you for tuning into the channel. Continue views, much appreciative. Always love. Can't stop, won't stop, not gonna stop. Why stop? Not gonna happen. First time viewers, go back, check out some of the other videos from Suits and Scents, make your decision from there. Okay. All right, family. Today we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna give you 7 fragrances that are worthy of bringing in the new year with. Oh, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. I hope everything went as you wanted it to go. And even if it didn't, you're still here, okay? You're still here. So that's a blessing in itself. Despite everything else that's going on, that's around you or within your circle, you're still here. You know, you put God first and all of that can change, all right? Okay, so today I'm gonna give you 7 fragrances that are worthy of bringing in the new year with. 7 fragrances that are worthy of bringing in the new year with. You know, some of them are old, some of them are slightly new, but it's still 7 good fragrances that are worthy of bringing in the new year with. Okay, all right, we're gonna let this intro roll. We're gonna come right back at it. All right, family. First fragrance, we're going to the house of BYO, and it's Black Saffron. Now, this fragrance here came out in 2012. Should run you no more than probably 150, 200 at the most, but should be no more than 150. It's a spicy fragrance in the opening. But then as it dries down, it goes to like a fruity leather type vibe. So it's different as far as fragrances are concerned. You know, BYO, they go slightly different anyhow. But this one right here is spicy. It's got the leather. It got floral notes in there, slightly floral, but it's more on the fruity and the spicy side. In the opening, you have the saffron, of course, some Chinese grapefruit, and juniper berries. Okay, like I said, the floral is there, the spicy is there in the opening, and it comes in nice, it's pleasant. Then the leather comes in there with the black violet, and the leather comes in, it's subtle, but it's there. Okay, to my nose, the spice is more abundant than any other note. Then you got raspberry, cashmere, and some vetiver. The raspberry I don't pick up as much. The vetiver slightly, but it's the spicy notes that come in with the floral and the leather, and for Black Saffron. Yeah, the saffron. I mean, it's a really good scent. It's a floral scent, a little spicy. The leather tones the floral down slightly, somewhat, but still a good scent. All right, that's Black Saffron by BYO. Okay, check it out for the new year. You know, something different. All right, let's get to the next one. All right, family. Next, we're going to the house of Checkmate, and it's Oud Mal. Now, this came out in 2012. Should run you no more than $100. No more than $100. Very inexpensive, but really good quality. I had to take a sip of the lemonade, pardon me. Oud Mal came out in 2012, should run you more than $100. This fragrance here, it takes a different spin on the oud because it has some deep, dark, woody notes in there. So you would think that it'd be a heavy scent, but it's not really that heavy, but it's still, the oud is a mild oud because the woody notes come in there and, you know, adds to it. So it gives you almost like an oak type vibe, slightly, not major oud, but slightly, because, you know, it opens up with artemisia, grapefruit, and lavender. Now, the grapefruit and lavender in the opening, you get it, but it's in and it's out. It doesn't stick around. It doesn't stick around at all. Man, for the price that is asked for, it's really good. It's good, and the longevity is good. Well, I'm an overspray, so the CRs is going to be out the roof anyhow. The projection is going to be out the roof anyhow, because I overspray. I'm the king of overspray. I can't say that enough. I am. Man, listen. Okay. Next, there's where the heart of the fragrance come in with the tobacco, the spices, and the leather. That's when that comes in there, that really adds the depth to it. When the opening with the grapefruit and the lavender, that the tobacco, the spice, when that come in there, that really adds the depth to it. Then you got the agarwood and those deep, dark, woody notes that I was mentioning earlier. Really, to me, this is a really inexpensive man scent. Okay, Chapard Oud Mal. Something to check out for the new year. You know, it doesn't cost much and good quality. The House of Chapard Oud Mal. Check it out. Something different. Put it on your radar for the new year. All right, let's get to the next one. All right, family. Next, we're going to the House of Mind Games, and it is Checkmate. Okay. Now, this fragrance here came out 2022. It's going to run you the mid threes. This is I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a heavy rose fragrance. Heavy rose fragrance. There's 3 types of roses in here: May rose, Bulgarian rose, and I think they call it sweet rose or something like that, but I never even heard of that. But yeah, there's 3 types of rose, and so the rose accord is in from the opening, the middle, and the close. It stays in there. But you know, to help tone the rose down slightly, in the opening you got some champagne and some red currant. The red currant adds tiny bit of spice to it. The champagne adds some elegance to it. And you can get the champagne open. The champagne really stays, to my nose, stay with the fragrance throughout. If you on the dry down, it stuck with it for a little while. So not bad. Closing this out, we got patchouli, some tobacco, and moss. Now the tobacco you get on the dry down. But like I said, the rose is dominant. That tobacco and that rose and that champagne, when they blend together, it's a really, really nice scent on the dry, because I had sprayed it on me and I was just recapping that fragrance in my nose, and like, yeah, on the dry down, it's really awesome. Like I say, I overspray. I'm the overspray king. So yeah, check this one out. Something to put on your radar for the new year. That's Checkmate from the House of Mind Games. Let's get to the next one. All right, family. Next, going to the house of Thomas Kamala, and the fragrance is Light of Grace. Light of Grace. Now, this is said to be a clone of another popular fragrance, which I'm not going to mention because I like this one. I do. I really like it. I mean, it's a pleasant scent. You can wear it anytime, any occasion, any atmosphere. You know, to my nose. It should run you no more than maybe 150. So it's a really, really good scent. I wore this one day last week and I was surprised. Well, I'm not even gonna say surprised, but the compliments, were coming in. Like I said, I'm an oversprayer, so really, really overspray, because I haven't worn it in some years. But I had put it on one day last week and like, oh man, okay, I still got the juice. I mean, something to keep on your radar for the new year. Thomas Kamala, Light of Grace. Here you got white flowers, vanilla, and amber. Now, in the opening, it's a little powdery. Slightly, it's a little powdery, but the powdery doesn't stay. It does not stay at all. It comes and it goes. Then you got some musk with some white oud. The white, when the oud comes in there, that overplaces the powdery notes, and I'm not gonna say the sweetness, because the sweetness is like a sweet oud almost. That's what I want to say. This, to my nose, is almost like a sweet oud. Got some ambergris in there, but on the dry down, it's like a sweet oud to my nose. So something to keep on the radar for the new year. Check it out. All right, Light of Grace from the House of Thomas Kamala. All right, let's get to the next one. All right, family. Next, going to the House of the Zoologist, and it's Cocktail. Family, this fragrance here, I think that this fragrance is one of the most sexiest fragrances from this house. I mean, it gives you a little bit of everything. Came out 2022. Should run you no more than maybe $150. It's really, 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 what's the word? Distinguished, different, out of the ordinary type. But the fragrances from this house, they're just different anyhow. They use all natural stuff, so that's a good thing from the house. Cocktail. In here, in the rhubarb, raspberry, and champagne in the opening. Man, yeah. It's almost like spicy type thing going on with it, but not like a heavy spice, like a calm spice to it somewhat. Then some powdery notes coming in, but they don't stay. You got some Casmerian, mimosa, and with just those notes alone, it really adds a different element to the fragrance that takes it to a place where my senses have never smelled before. And that's what attracted me to the fragrance. And then in the dry down, you got vanilla, gaiac wood, musk, and patchouli. Like I always say, patchouli to my nose is a very good neutralizer to fragrances that are trying to run away. And it calms the fragrance down, settles it down. The dry down on this one, to my nose, is absolutely killer. Absolutely killer. So one to keep on your radar for the new year. All right. House of Zoologist and its cocktail. Check it out. Let's get to the next one. Okay, family. Next, we're going to the house of Goldfield and Banks, and it's White Sandalwood. Came out in 2012, I believe. 22, 12 or 22 is one of them. This is another one that should run you no more than maybe $100, $120. Good fragrance, good solid fragrance. It's warm. It's inviting. It's a little spicy, but it's a everyday scent, anytime scent, anywhere fragrance, any type of engagement you can wear it and it'll fit the occasion. In the opening, you got Australian sandalwood and Tuscan rose, and when they blend in, the opening, it really is inviting with that sandalwood and that rose fused together. It's really, really nice. To my nose, I thought it was really, really pleasant, and it came in and they settled down, and then the saffron, the thyme, the pepper, and the amber came in there. The pepper with a little bit of spice to it to try to give it a little bit of edge, and it's a perfect edge that the pepper and the amber adds to it, so it takes it to a different element. But really good, solid fragrance, something to check out for the new year, to keep open up your radar to. House of Goldfield and Banks, and it's White Sandalwood. Check it out, fam. All right, let's get to this. Let's get to my last one. Okay, fam, for the last fragrance for the evening. Now, this house right here really deserves more love. This house deserves way more love than it gets. It does, and I try to support this house. It's really good. Going to the house of Claude Marcel, and it's Oud Noir. Listen, this is a beautiful fragrance. The house really has some really. I have a few fragrances from this house, and it is a really, really good fragrance. Just gonna run you the mid twos, and it's worth it. I mean, at least I believe so. It's worth it, and you don't have to overspray with it, but I do. I'm the king of overspray. I overspray 98% of all of my fragrances. But this one is really good scent, something that should check out for the new year. Open your radar to it, get a sample, try it, wear it for a day or two. I think you'll be quite pleased with it. Check out some of the other fragrances from the house. Claude Marcel, really good fragrance. In the opening, you have pink pepper, the juniper, and the violet. So it opens slightly spicy, not too much, but slightly. Then, you know, it takes a whole different direction and goes into lavender, sage, toffee, and some cinnamon. And the cinnamon is done, the lavender, the cinnamon is done really well. Nice blend of notes there. Closing it out, amber, tonka bean, vanilla, and suede. The suede and the vanilla mixed together in the closing. Really mature, sophisticated scent. And I mean, it really is. It's a really, really, really good scent. The house deserves more love. I mean, check it out, fam. Put your radar on it for the new year. All right, put your radar on for the new year. That's the house of Claude Marcel. Beautiful fragrance. Check out some of their other fragrances, okay? All right, so that's my 7 fragrances for, you know, for the new year. Put your radar on. Check them out, you know, see what you like. Some are inexpensive. Well, most of them, all of them really are inexpensive. Like no more than 2 something. So, you know, check them out. See what you like, you know. Give them a twirl, as the old folks say. Okay, family, that's my time. Time to get up out of here. Can't stop, won't stop, not going to stop. Why stop? Just not going to happen. Suits and Scents. All right, fam, to the next video. Deuces.